episode 26. 27, I think. Or is this episode 26, Kurt?
Do not know.
It might be episode 27. I think that's actually what it is. So let me make a little correction real quick. Episode 27. Curran, give me some athletes that were 27.
27.
Come on, bro.
Oh, God, bro. I don't know. This is a random
You don't know a
number.
Mike Trout?
Yo.
Is he wear 27?
Mike Trout, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Let me introduce Curran. Introduce yourself real quick. You gotta get these.
What's up?
This is Curran,
Y'all know me already?
co-host. You know, the guy's been around. We didn't introduce Jay Life. He was on the last episode. This is Jay Flight. This is Jet. You know, we got Jet, Kaden, Curran. 3 guys, 2 cameras. Let's get it. Yeah. But back to what I was saying, though. Athletes, the ward number 27.
Yeah.
You don't know any of them?
No.
Who's a football player?
I'm not good with. I'm not good with jerseys.
What did Marshawn Lynch wear?
I don't know.
32, I think, actually. 27? You don't know a 27 from Alabama? I know a 27 from Georgia, Eric Stokes Jr. Who's 27 now, though? I don't even know. Practice squad guy, I believe. Nick Chubb wore number 27 at Georgia as well.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Rudy Gobert wears number 27. That's all I got for y'all is Rudy Gobert.
Mike Trout. That's it.
Mike Trout wore 27.
Yep.
That's all I got. Trying to think back to Pelham football. Can't come up with one. You know. Yeah, episode 27. Let's get it. You know, we got the speaking of football, you know, we had the NFL draft first round last night.
Yeah,
This
This is actually way better than I thought it was gonna go.
What did you think it was going to
It was a more entertaining draft than what I thought. I thought it was gonna be just kind of boring, like well, who's gonna go, but.
Well, we got some points to talk about on here. I actually upped our ante. You can see on the live cast. First topic, Cam Ward goes number 1 overall.
Oh, you did do this. Oh. I mean, yeah, that's pretty obvious that he was gonna go there. I mean,
I just don't know. I don't know about Cam Ward.
I think
He's got.
he's not gonna do good as first.
He's got an arm. He's got really fast release, I think is what the big selling point of him is. For some reason, my hearing just went out in this ear. The big selling point, though, is that release that he has. But he's not a guy that wows me in any way. His speed especially doesn't wow me. His record at Miami doesn't wow me. The games. What do you think?
I mean, I would like to see him play good this year, but I don't think it's gonna happen because he's on the Titans.
He looks comfortable in the pocket. Every
Yeah.
game that I watched,
yeah.
I think NFL coaches like that a lot.
Yeah.
So, I
Some
mean,
poise, yeah. Because that's all you're doing in the NFL is dropping back and looking for a crossing route that's like 10 or 15 yards.
Yeah, but he's not gonna have that Miami O-line anymore.
he's gonna have a better line.
You're telling me an NFL O-line isn't better than a Miami O-line?
I mean, when you're talking about
It's just, yeah.
you're talking about the Titans here, though.
Yeah, but the Titans O-line is better than...
well, obviously,
But, like, they're facing
we're-
better
we're-
competition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, we still have 4 more rounds of the NFL draft. They could go out and draft somebody
That's true.
that, I mean, could bloom into... I don't think Georgia has any... We have Tate Ratledge. That's the only lineman I know of in the draft. Number 69, Tate Ratledge. Big mullet guy. Yeah. Cam Ward goes number 1. Shadur Sanders, not picked in the first round.
Oh yeah, that's big.
You think that's big? I'm not a Shadur Sanders guy at all. In any way, I'm not a Shadur Sanders.
He was literally a top 5 pick 2 days ago.
Yeah, he was, but even when he was, I've just never seen anything in Shadur Sanders that makes me go, wow, he's good. And I don't care about his O-line, but you can't tell me that Shadur Sanders is better than Jalen Milroe. You can't tell me Shadur Sanders is better than Jackson Dart. I don't think he is. Maybe I'm wrong, but
It's just all the hype he has.
but he has lackluster. Why does he have hype? Because his arm strength isn't great. He's not fat. He's not like an overly blazing speed guy. And his record, he didn't. I mean, he was 6-6 at Colorado and not bowl eligible the first year
That's true.
with the Heisman Trophy winner on his team.
It's because his dad's been his coach since he's been.
That's what I
5.
think too.
that-
His dad
that's
is.
all it is.
I mean, obviously he's not a bad player or anything, but it's just there's nothing about Shadur Sanders that like
Yeah,
makes me go, man, he's got like something that nobody else has, like Lamar Jackson speed. Lamar Jackson's like has that wow factor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you're throwing to the best player in college football, and you still can't win games.
In quotes, Ashton Genty, best player in college football.
And they still couldn't win games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally couldn't win. I mean, they lost what was their bad loss? They beat Nebraska. That was a good win at the time. I think they lost to Baylor.
I mean, they almost lost to Colorado State, but Travis Hunter got that fumble.
It's just that's a weird team, Colorado is. It's not very traditional. It's like watching a arena football league or something.
Yeah.
Or it's like watching how do I say this? Like a all-star team in a way. Like it's just like not as organized. Like the play is, it's weird, you know. Like there's a lot of talent on the team, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
A lot of receivers. I think Shiloh is a good DB though. I think Shiloh is going to be a better player in the NFL than Shadur, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, he has that Sanders blood, so he could get in the league and prove everybody wrong and be really good.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I mean,
that could
you never
happen
know.
very well.
Yeah, you never know.
But I think the thing that he has going for him is he is a pretty accurate passer, I think. He can make those tight throws pretty well, but, man, his arm strength is not good. And for him to choose not to do the combines, I think that's getting more and more common.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't do that. Like,
well, it could – I understand. So, like, Ashton Genty, I understand. Because maybe – I mean, he was really dominant in college. Maybe he doesn't think he's good at the 40 and could run a 4.4 or a 4.5.
yeah, that's true.
Maybe he's a 4.7 guy, and if that drops your draft stock after doing all that, maybe I mean because the 40 is not just you get in a line and run. You have to work on that start. And if you're not good at the start or just good at running the 40, then you know you'd be like Chris Jones.
Oh yeah.
And that would suck. Jackson Dart goes to the New York Giants, and I like this pick. I do.
So do I.
John Gruden thinks that Jackson Dart is the best quarterback in the draft.
I wouldn't say that. I still would say Cam Ward's probably the best.
I got a point to make. I think there's a dark horse in this draft that's a quarterback that nobody's talking about.
Who?
Riley Leonard from
Notre Dame.
I think he's the sleeper in this draft. I really do.
I mean, yeah, he's smart, but you know, it's just,
is Will Howard in the draft? No.
Yeah,
he is.
Ohio State, right?
Yeah, he's not very good though.
Yeah, he like sucked in the combine.
Yeah, he had the best receivers you could imagine around him.
Yeah.
Carson Beck was I feel like Carson Beck would have wowed at the combine. Any hoot. Jet, what you think about J Dart going to the Giants, 21st pick overall?
I think it's a pretty good pick for New York. Honestly, I don't know.
They definitely need a quarterback.
They haven't been good.
No, they haven't.
Couple of years. So.
They've also had the worst, besides the Raiders, probably the worst quarterback play, arguably worse than the Raiders, quarterback play wise.
Yeah, last year was horrible.
Who was there? Daniel Jones and.
Yeah, and he left mid-season too. So we had
Tommy
and Drew Lock.
Shout out Drew Lock. What a guy.
Yeah.
That's the guy that was like, did that. Curran's got it down. Curran's watched that clip 200 times. Jaguars trade to the number 2 spot for Tre'Davious Hunter.
I feel like that was good for them.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Travis Hunter. He's probably one of the best people in this class.
Also very popular. If you think about it, the team that gets Travis Hunter, there's going to be a lot of eyes filling that stadium.
And plus, it's
the Jaguars.
It's basically his hometown team too.
Yeah. It's great for Travis Hunter in all aspects. I think that's a great pick. Because I mean, you have a safety net. If he's not a great DB, you can put him wide receiver. If he's not a great wide receiver, you can put him DB. And the dude's such an athlete, bro. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, and they need both of those positions anyway. So
Yeah. Travis Hunter, big fisherman as well.
mm.
Big time fisherman. The boys speak our minds on this NFL draft. I saw that Jalon Walker is going to stay in the state of Georgia. Going to go to the Atlanta Falcons. That's a great pick. That's the best.
That's probably one of the best picks in this draft.
Yeah. Jalen Walker is a beast.
And so I'm surprised he fell.
A beast.
And
He fell because
dude, the Falcons about have a
the
good
trade.
D-line now.
Yeah.
With James Pierce Jr. as well.
Who did my Jets get?
They got that dude out of Missouri. No idea what his name is.
Is it an edge rusher?
No, I think it's a D tackle.
Cornerback.
Oh, D tackle. That's right.
Yeah,
Who is that,
I never even heard of this dude, but apparently he had a really good combine.
Who's that cornerback from South Carolina?
The quarterback from South Carolina. Corner.
Yeah, he was really good.
I'm not even
Did
sure.
he go to the draft this year?
I don't know.
The
I don't even know
corner.
his name, but I don't know.
I can't think. The quarterback for South Carolina, really good player.
You talking about the
what's his name?
skinny black guy?
Yeah.
With the glasses.
he really.
Lenore Sellers.
Yes,
Yeah.
really
Dude,
good. Going to be
he's
really
gonna be
good
really
next year.
Yeah.
Trying to hold on, I'm gonna look up their cornerback. Y'all keep talking.
DBs in this class, Georgia doesn't have any. We have Dan Jackson, who's a safety, and Malachi Starks from Georgia did get selected.
That was a good pick by the Ravens.
Yeah,
Those
the
are-
best safety in the draft.
That was a great
To
pick
be
by
honest,
them.
though, Malachi Starks, his junior season, this past season, was his worst season by far in production. I mean, he was very productive, didn't give up any touchdowns, but there were no wowing plays.
Yeah.
But great player. Yeah.
You know,
Michael Williams, another Georgia Bulldog, got picked up.
the Raiders picking Jainty at 6.
Who?
The Raiders,
Who'd they pick?
Jainty, at 6.
Oh, yeah.
I
think that's the least of the worries. I think they need to be going after.
That-
no,
yeah.
they got Russell Wilson, don't they?
No, he's on the Giants.
Who did the Raiders get?
Geno Smith.
Oh.
It's Geno Smith and Gardner.
But they
Minshew.
got Marshawn Lynch as a coach, right?
No, Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll is a coach. There it is.
I don't like this pick. I think they had way worse needs.
Yeah. But Genty, love the guy. And he's going to be my guy, Brock Bowers. I need to get Brock Bowers on the show. That's my buddy.
Mm.
Let's move on topics, boys. What do we got? We got UFC/WrestleMania. Let's talk. Curran, voice them thoughts now about this WrestleMania.
You know, it was an okay WrestleMania.
2 days, correct?
Yeah, 2
I
days.
miss the good old 1 days. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, they're getting more out with 2 days. So
They get more out, but it's just not the.
it's not as good as.
It's like you
quality
can
anymore.
stack the card, make it really good.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're just trying to put as many storylines into WrestleMania as possible now.
As well as make as much money as possible.
Exactly. It's all about the money.
Any title changes? Did
John Cena becomes the WWE champion
and retires?
for the 17th time.
Did he retire?
No, he did not.
I thought he was retiring after WrestleMania.
No, at the end of the year.
That would have been a heck of a time to retire. Winning the
Yeah.
title at WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah.
Or does he still have a storyline going?
No, he definitely does now because the Raw after WrestleMania, he was in the ring celebrating, I guess, and Randy Orton comes out and RKO's him
No.
out of nowhere.
No, he didn't.
No, he did.
And they just let him do that? He didn't press charges?
I guess not.
Wow. Dang. Why do you think the Pelham wrestling team isn't going to Hell in the Cell?
Oh.
And why do you think we don't have tables, ladders, and chairs on this show? I brought my table in here. I mean, this is so. If we get 100 likes on this video, Curran's going through a table.
Oh, no.
I'm jumping off this bad boy, but this is my ladder. Anywho, so yeah, I got on here. Logan Paul breaks his back. No. I didn't even watch the vlog, so I don't even know.
How did it come off?
I'm just trying to fix my mic and just completely came off, bro.
You got to turn it off. That was so quiet.
So quiet.
It was funny, but yeah, run again.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
There we go. Do you have can you even pull up the card? Or I can't on my cellular device.
Nah, I can't run here, bro. They block everything. Jey Uso wins the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's so weird that he's like a solo guy,
Yeah.
a headliner now.
I mean,
'Cause he
yeah,
used to just be that tag team
Yeah.
mid card guy.
But I mean, he's getting over with the crowd, so. I mean,
Stone Cold Stephen Austin returns.
oh, he crashed his ATV.
He was on
Like
the script.
he like drove it in, like he hit the barricade with it.
Did it knock the barricade over?
No, it did not.
It doesn't show. We have
Oh wait, the triple threat match: Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins.
Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. John Cena got that one. Nobody cares about the women's tag team. Oh, Liv Morgan though. It's pretty bad. Dominic Mysterio wrestled at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Isn't he like awful? Or he's just like there?
I mean, he's just there.
Do you remember what is that guy's name? Oh, dude.
James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
That's so funny,
Dude, he was awful.
bro.
They would throw him off a crane. Dude, there's no way you remember that. Oh my
No,
god.
James Ellsworth was so funny, bro.
Because dude, he was with Carmella Bear.
He had that weird haircut
Yeah.
too.
He'd wear a speedo that was like a leopard print. What's the Sin City street fight? Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest.
I did not. I haven't heard anything about that.
That was Bulldog and Jay. Y'all remember that? Is that it?
Bulldog?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's UFC. The Bulldog just fought in the UFC from
No, I'm talking
Bellator.
about, it's about WWE.
The Bulldog.
He had long blonde hair.
British
kinda,
Bulldog?
That's way back in the day.
Way back.
Who are you talking about?
The British Bulldog was way back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Long blonde hair.
Dolph Ziggler?
And he had a black guy tag teaming with him.
Oh, are you thinking about the Dudley Boys?
Oh, no, not the Dudley Boys.
Oh,
A black guy tax. Well, no, there's been a lot of guys. I mean,
Bubba Ray does not have long blonde hair, bro.
no, he doesn't. Oh, Edge wasn't. Edge had long blonde hair.
Oh, are you thinking of Shelton Benjamin and that other dude?
Oh, Chad Gable. And Shelton
No,
Ben-
not Chad Gable. The other dude.
Shelton Benjamin was with. Was he not with Chad Gable?
No, I'm talking about the one from the early 2000s.
Oh, I forgot. Shelton Benjamin wrestled in 2005, and then he came back in 2018.
Oh yeah, dude.
wrestled with Chad
He's been
Gable.
wrestling forever. No,
A women's triple threat match. So if a women's triple threat match, if one of the say Rhea Ripley had a kid, would that become a fatal four way?
what? So random. I think they would cancel the match.
Okay.
it's Ziggler.
Yeah, Dolph
Ziggler was who was he with?
Oh, are you
Who's
talking
that
about?
black guy?
Oh, Big E.
Big E and Ziggler were on a team?
Yeah.
Because the Big E
Yeah.
then went to the New Day.
Yeah.
The New Day's the best tag team of all time.
Oh yeah.
Seth Rollins defeats Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
Paul Heyman with the two biggest betrayals of all time.
Oh, yeah. I saw Jake Gardner posted something about that.
Of course he did.
Y'all remember Sheamus?
Tiffany Stratton's still in the WWE. Did she come back?
What are you talking about, bro? She's been in for a year and a half, dude.
Tiffany Stratton's really young, I think. Or is she really old, I think, isn't she?
No.
Who am I thinking of that's her last name is Stratton, and she's one of the pioneers of the women's division.
Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus. Okay,
Yeah.
that's who it is. LA Knight.
Yeah.
LA Knight has the U.S. championship?
Nah, he just lost it to Jacob Fatu.
Oh, yeah, Jacob Fatu. The New Day. I thought the New Day split.
Nah, they split with Big E
That's right.
and became heels.
Liv Morgan looks good.
Liv Morgan is. You gotta look up Carmella, bro. Carmella is where it's at. Carmella's the baddest. Nobody talks about her. By far the
Because
baddest.
she hasn't wrestled in like 3
Yeah, I know.
years.
Do you remember Enzo Amore and Big Cat? Enzo Amore is my favorite wrestler of all time, and I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
on
you
here.
definitely shouldn't
But
say that.
The guy was electric when he was in that ring.
Oh my, dude.
Yeah, I'll probably get in trouble.
They were like the most. I remember.
That's the funniest tag team ever.
When I first saw them, I was like, "This is the most random tag team I've ever seen."
It was
dude.
funny though, dude. And they lost to the Hardy Boys in legendary fashion.
Oh, not the Hardy Boys.
That's my bro. Jeff Hardy's my favorite wrestler of all time, bro. Me and Jet used to be trying Jeff Hardy stuff on the trampoline.
Yo.
I broke my freaking shoulder.
You remember Sheamus?
Dude,
Yeah,
Sheamus
yeah,
is
the
the
bro
goat.
kick.
He'd come slap you on the chest.
Oh,
Bro,
dude.
you know how bad that hurt?
Oh,
Let's talk about UFC just for a second.
Because some of their stunts are actually like,
yeah.
Oh no, they really do
yeah,
make
they do
And
hit
bro,
each
you're
other.
taking a bump on hard. It's wood.
It's
you're
wood.
slamming your back against wood, but you're bracing yourself, so it doesn't hurt as bad because you can brace yourself, but it still takes a toll on you.
Yeah.
They really are hitting each other though
Yeah.
on slaps,
Yeah.
not on punches. Bro, the punches are so obviously not hitting,
Yeah.
Yo,
especially when you look at it from the crowd.
what's his name? The dude on the Magic. Josh, you got his name? What's that dude? He threw a
Shaq West.
He threw a nice right elbow right Kristaps' head, bro.
Dude on the Magic. Mark Cuban.
No, his
That's
name's
our
like
coach.
his name's like Go Go or something.
I don't Bowl.
No, like Go Go or something. He like elbowed Kristaps in the head. Kristaps was like bleeding everywhere on the court.
I remember when I Show Speed went in the Royal Rumble and got killed.
Oh my god, bro.
Annihilated. Anyway, let's talk about briefly. UFC 317 is on International Fight Week. It's supposed to be the biggest event of the
No,
year.
no.
But they still don't have a main event because there's 3 fights that I think could be the main event for International Fight Week. We got what I want to see the most:
McClung.
His name
Islam,
is like Bataz or something. Go Go Bataz or something.
Islam Makhachev, and Ilia Topuria.
Yeah, that dude, bro.
Let me see it.
Straight elbow to Kristaps' face, bro.
Goda Bizite.
Yeah.
Anyway, Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria is the fight that should happen at International Fight Week, but Islam doesn't want to take the fight. He thinks that Ilia coming up from 145 should have a contender fight. Stupidest thing I've ever heard. Basically, Islam's ducking him. And if Islam goes up to 170, then we're going to have a vacant title fight, but then that's not going to be as entertaining as an Islam Makhachev versus Ilia. Because Islam's undefeated, Ilia's undefeated. Or Islam has 1 loss. I forget. He got knocked out in like his second fight. But Islam's the number 1, or pound for pound number 1. Ilia's pound for pound number 3. It'll be a great fight. But Islam has not accepted the fight yet. We had the DDP, Dricus Duplessis versus Hamzat Chimaev. That would be a great fight. But Dricus Duplessis gets injured. First time in his career getting injured. So now we don't know. And we're 57 days out from this fight. So we got to get something going now.
Uh-oh.
And then we still have John Jones and Tom Aspinall. But that's been up in the air forever. And if everything fails, I don't think Conor McGregor is going to come back and fight Michael Chandler. Nobody would watch that.
I would.
I mean, I would watch it, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a title fight. It's International Fight Week. You're not supposed to have that as the main event.
When is Pimlet's next fight? Who'd he call out?
So that's the thing with the Islam deal is Patty's in the 155 division, which is probably the most stacked division. Because in 155 you have Islam is the champion, and then you have a guy named Arman Sarukian who's the number 1 contender. Arman just beat Arman beat what's his name, Charles Oliveira, and so now he's moved up. But Islam's already beat Arman early in Arman's career. But now he's in the number 1 contender spot, but Ilia just moved up from 45. Ilia's undefeated. I mean, has knocked everybody out. But he moved up to 145. So when you move up, I mean, you haven't had a fight at 155 yet, obviously. But Ilia's so dominant. Every time, I mean, you know how a double champ works? Like when Conor wins the double champ, you go up and you fight. There's never been a time where somebody's vacated the belt and gone up and not had an immediate title shot. But Islam's not accepting the fight. which is weird. I don't know why, because Islam shouldn't be scared of anybody. Islam's so dominant. I mean, he's been dominant in every fight. But Paddy Pimblett, I think that's who Ilya, we thought he was going to fight and just move up to the number one contender. Because Ilya, I mean, he'd beat the brakes off Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett is really good. Maybe I'm wrong, but Ilya is really, really good. And move up to the number one contender spot. But then Ilya went on the Joe Rogan podcast last week and said he's not going to fight unless he's fighting for the title, which I understand. You don't want to risk getting injured. And you could only fight like 2 times a year, so why would you waste time? But I think Ilya wants to fight on International Fight Week. But if Islam took the fight, I don't know if he'd take it because we're 57 days out from the fight. A training camp is like 4 months.
Ooh.
So it would be a shorter notice fight. But yeah, that's an interesting deal. I want to see that DDP versus Hamzat fight because Hamzat missing weight 2 years ago, it made him move back in the rankings. But Hamzat's ragdolled everybody except for his most recent fight. He looked slow and sluggish, but I mean, just ragdolls people. And then you obviously have John Jones and Tom Aspinall. I don't know if this fight's going to happen. And everybody says that Tommy Aspinall is just going to beat John Jones because he's younger, but people have said that about John every time. I don't think it's smart for Tom Aspinall to be calling John out like this. I think John could still just beat anybody in the world in hand-to-hand combat. Just so good at fighting. Just so intelligent. And he's got the reach and the wrestling advantage big time. But yeah. Anything else about WrestleMania or anything before we move on to these Curran's call-ins?
I mean, nah, we pretty much just.
What's the next pay-per-view? What's the pay-per-view? Is it Fastlane? Or is it TLC? No. Money in the Bank. That's 2 months.
Yeah, that's the next big one. I think Backlash is the next one.
Do you remember the Royal Rumble they had in like the middle of the year, like in 2018? Like they had the Royal Rumble and then the Saudi Arabia.
The greatest Royal Rumble?
Oh, it was such a weird event. It was not even a pay-per-view. It was like on live TV.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was so weird. Titus O'Neil.
Dude, let's bring back a core memory. Titus O'Neil.
Dude, bro.
Alrighty. Let's move on to we'll talk about the NBA playoffs after we run these call-ins. Hold up, don't run them quite yet, Jay. Other Jay, Josh. All right, run that first call-in. I think this is Dave again. He's calling back.
Hey, Curran, man, the fans heard you have
Turn
the
up.
voice of an angel. Could you sing us a quick tune, man?
Sing us a quick tune. Any requests? Sing us a little Wagon Wheel, Darius Rucker.
Nah, I'm not gonna sing that, bro.
Come on, Kerr. Lay us a good belt.
A bell.
What do you want to sing? The Star Spangled Banner? Come on.
Y'all give me some.
Give you something. I just said 2 songs. The Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say can you see?
Stop. Give me some Lil Baby.
I don't listen to Lil Baby.
I feel like you do.
I do not.
I feel like you do pre-bowling.
I do not listen to Lil Baby.
What do you get fired up before you go in the lanes?
Got my head in my hood.
Definitely not Lil Baby.
My cousin like crazy in my book. I don't know anything.
Definitely not Lil Baby, bro.
That is Lil Baby. Yes, indeed.
No,
That
I don't
was back
listen.
in the day.
What do you listen to? Migos?
Oh, I do listen to Migos.
Lil
Give me
Yachty.
some. Raindrop.
Drop top. Hey.
What do you listen to? Come on. Give me a song. Give me a little belt. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How about cooking something up with Curran? All right, it's fine. If you don't want to sing, I mean, you don't have to.
Nah, I only do it when I'm on stage.
If you want Curran to sing, hit us with a Daniel Bryan yes. And I probably should say, did Daniel Bryan get arrested or something? Or why is he in the WWE? Or neck injury, that's right.
No, he's in AEW.
He's in AEW?
He's been there for like a year and a half.
I remember
now.
that was hyped up last year. Now it's dead.
Oh yeah, it's like
It's
completely
big time
dead.
dead. Nobody cares about
They
it.
don't get no fans.
They care about
over there.
NXT 2.0.
Yeah, that's where it's all at.
NBA playoffs. Talk about it very briefly. I got a new segment.
Very briefly. All right, I'm a little bit sad. Rockets beat the Warriors in Game 2.
Go Houston.
The Lakers and the Timberwolves keep
Couldn't
blowing
name a
each
single
other out.
Rockets player. Yao Ming, is he still on the team?
Yo,
Definitely
man,
not.
it's 2018.
Josh, you got Celtics Magic Game 3 today. Boston leads 2-0.
Boston in 5.
Clippers destroyed the Nuggets last night. Holy. Was that
The
like
Joker.
30? That's over 30.
Did Jokic drop a heck of points?
I don't know. It's Jokic, you probably did. Thunder go up 3-0 after the Grizzlies sold a 29-point lead.
Jamal
They were
still on the
actually leading.
Nuggets.
John Morant also did get hurt.
Jamal still on the Nuggets.
Oh yeah.
What are the T-Wolves looking like?
They played today. Series is tied 1-1.
With who?
Lakers.
I thought that series is over by now.
All the series just started.
Yeah.
Ah.
Let's see. Cleveland, Miami also play.
Are the Warriors out?
Thunder's 3-0.
They're 1-1 right now.
Thunder's
Splash.
3-0.
Warriors? I mean Thunder is.
Yeah,
OKC.
Thunder's killing the Grizzlies.
What about the Bucks?
The Bucks, they're down 2-0 to the Pacers.
The Pacers?
Yeah. I don't know. Kuzma can't do anything against Obi Toppin. I think that's who he's going against. But you know, it's been pretty. It's just been a lot of blowouts. That's all it is right now.
What about the Washington Capitals? Where are they at?
You know, they
They're
might
not
be in there
called the
somewhere.
Wizards anymore.
No, they're still the Wizards. No,
gonna say-
they're like the worst team this year.
When are the WNBA playoffs? Or you don't care about that, do you?
Well, they just had the draft like a month ago, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw one of their players
Yeah.
actually. I had to pay for a suit at Mr. Birch. She was a few bucks short. Sorry.
What?
She rented one. She was in line right behind me. Tall girl. Beautiful lady, though. Beautiful lady. Let's forge on.
Was she, kid?
Huh?
Was she?
Yeah, beautiful lady.
Beautiful.
We got this new top 10 segment,
Uh-oh.
but I don't know if it. I'm just going to come up with a segment on the spot real quick. Let me come up with this.
Hit me with a sound effect, Josh. Holy.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Well. Oh, okay. Here we go. WrestleMania has some celebrity guests on it. You know, we had that
Yeah.
guy you just showed me that looks like a 2007 Curran Bradley that you just showed me from the Magic. Tell me, Curran, if these celebrities would be really good in a Hell in a Cell match.
Oh, okay.
All right, first off, Justin Bieber.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Say LeBron.
Yeah, I think you would.
Okay. Okay. What do we got here? What do we got? Tom Brady now. Tom Brady.
Mm-mm.
He's still in shape.
Oh yeah, but he's unathletic.
Zaya Wade.
Wait, say that again.
Zaya Wade.
No.
Okay.
say wait.
Lastly, John F. Kennedy.
I think he would have.
I think he had them.
Just-
He had them hands on him. I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, them paws on him.
Pause.
Yeah.
And then who was the Roosevelt with polio?
Oh, FDR.
Yeah. I feel like you could bring that out in a tables, ladders, and chairs or a no elimination match.
I mean,
Dude, that thing could pack a punch, I'm telling you.
if he were to be in any match, he'd be in a TLC match because, he was in a wheelchair.
And why don't you think there's more UFC fights that falls count anywhere?
Honestly, I would have loved to see Khabib and McGregor do that.
Well, that did happen.
Oh, yeah, well, if that was the actual thing, that would have been.
I just watched that last night, actually. I watched the brawl. It was pretty electric.
I feel like they should do that one time.
I didn't realize how high Khabib jumped when he got over the octagon. He leaps in the air and starts flying. And then Conor this is prime Conor McGregor. This is really good striking Conor McGregor, but Khabib was just an animal. When Khabib's corner guy comes running in and Conor slips it and throws like a perfect right hand and just knocks the dude out. One of Khabib's cornermen, who's now like the Bellator champion.
What?
And he's like a 205er. And Conor McGregor like just clean overhand and knocked him out cold. It was pretty crazy. While he's on the fence, like holding his chest. Pretty sick. That wraps up the show. Run that outro. We're out. Episode 28 next week.